Welcome back. This is Elaine and Dennis, and we're doing the Foxtrot. We are going to do a dance, teacher dance called Side by Side. This was shown at the 2025 National Square Dance Convention in Shreveport, Louisiana. And so in the process of teaching this dance, we're going to teach you a couple of figures as well. So, the dance was, it's Kate Smith singing it, and Barbara Connelly from Vermont wrote it. It's a Phase 3 Foxtrot. It's kind of nice, I like it. Starts with an apart point pickup, forward 1, 2, forward 1, 2. This is Foxtrot rhythm, so it's slow, quick, quick. And a progressive box, and a left turning box. So let's just do that part of it, and then we'll get into another figure. Okay, so just to show it, here we go with side by side. Apart point, pick up, forward 1, 2, twice.
Ain't got a barrel of
Progressive
money.
box.
Maybe we're ragged and
Left turning
funny,
box.
but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by
Sidecar,
side.
crossovers. Okay.
Don't know what's coming
Was it
tomorrow.
easy enough to follow? Again, these are figures that are in earlier lessons, and we just put it together. Now, we did a left turning box. We started doing it while we're facing line of dance. So whenever you do a left turning box, be it a foxtrot, a waltz, a two-step, you end up facing the same direction you start in, unless the cue says otherwise. So I'm facing line. I want to make sure I'm going to go completely around to face line again. Now, the cuer added a little change to it. He wants you to go to sidecar. So you should end up in this position where I can step, where the man can step outside the lady. Okay? So as they finish the left turning box, I'm going back on my trailing foot, side close, and I just kind of slide a little bit this way. You don't need to be like this. Just a little bit this way. And now we are going to do cross hovers. Now, I'm not sure I covered hovers in a foxtrot yet. I know I did with a waltz. A hover is like a step and a rocking action, and it may involve a turn one way or another. Later on in this dance, there is a figure called hover to semi. And so a hover to semi, a hover would be a step, rock, recover. I'm stepping forward, Elaine is stepping back, step, rock, side, recover. Okay? And we're going, we open up to semi a little bit. I know I covered this in the waltz. So a hover to semi, step, rock. We don't close our feet like we're doing the box. We merely come back to it, and we're going to semi-closed position. But before we get to that, there's a hover earlier in this dance called a cross hover. Okay? That starts in sidecar, and I'll better position myself here. That is also a step, rock, recover. We refer to it as a cross. It's not, I'm really not crossing much. I'm kind of going forward, but in a way, I'm crossing this way in front of my other foot so that I'm not stepping into her in closed position. Here's the first step. Now, when we rock and recover, the cross hover in this case is to banjo. So we turn the face, we rock and recover. And as we recover, we're kind of turning a little bit to banjo so that my next step will be out here. Okay? Watch it again. We're in sidecar position. We're going to do a step, face, rock side, and recover. Okay, so we did a cross hover to banjo, but we started in sidecar. I mean, you remember earlier, just a few minutes ago, I said hover to semi, and we did a step, rock, recover. And the rock is really, it's a rise if it's a waltz, but we don't. Rock, recover, and we turn to semi. There's no reason why I couldn't have said, do a hover to banjo from here. Step, rock, recover, and then go to banjo from closed position. Okay? So that's what we're doing here. We are doing a hover to banjo, except we're starting in sidecar. Okay? Step, turn the face, rock, recover. All right? So we're not closing our feet. We're not doing a twinkle. Okay? Now, there's no reason why we can't do another hover, cross hover, starting with our trailing foot. We can step, face, rock, recover, and go into sidecar. So we can go back and forth. We can start in sidecar with the lead foot, step, rock, recover to banjo, hover to sidecar, hover to banjo, okay, etc. All right, and that's what we do in this dance. We do cross hovers, 3 of them. A cross hover, we start in sidecar, we go to banjo, we go to sidecar, and we go to, well, then we do a maneuver. So we just did a left turning box. Here we are in sidecar, and we do 3 cross hovers. Notice we're progressing down line. Step, rock, recover, step, rock, recover, step, rock, recover. And then on the last one, the cue is to maneuver. And so I just reach to and close. And so I've just maneuvered in front of her. Okay? So that's a maneuver. We have 2 right turns after it. Again, the right turns, they're in an earlier lesson. You start by stepping back, 2, 3, almost to line of dance. We kind of keep turning. Forward, side, closed, and now we're facing the wall in closed position. Okay? Now, after that, it's a vine 3. Now, I didn't really talk about vine and foxtrot, just 2-step and waltz, but you're in foxtrot. When you vine 3, it's going to maintain that slow, quick rhythm. So I'm facing the wall and closed. I'm going to vine 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, slow, quick. All right, watch it again. Vine 3, slow, quick. And now we have a through face close. Step through, face close. Slow, quick. You could actually think of those 2 figures as being a vine 5 and close your feet, because that's what you're doing. Think of it as a vine 5 and close your feet if you're having a problem with it. Vine 5, slow, quick, slow, quick, and then close the foot. Slow, quick throughout. So, we'll do that part. We'll do up to that. And we'll go on. So let's do it from the beginning. Apart point, pick up, forward 1, 2 twice.
Ain't got a barrel of
Progressive
money.
box.
Maybe we're ragged and
Left turning box.
but we'll travel along, singing a song side by
Sidecar,
side.
cross hovers,
Don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe
Maneuver.
it's trouble and sorrow.
2 right turns.
But we'll travel the road. Sharing
Vine
the
3.
road, side
Through face
by
close.
side.
hover,
Through all
All right.
kinds of weather.
spin turn. You can see the hover comes next.